Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting into it. We have game number 2 on the cards. We have Buffalo taking on Park Center. Should be a fun matchup. Game 1, we can just brush over it quickly. TCA with a 13-0 performance. Very solid work from them. They showed up and showed out, to be honest. Like, looked good in every category. I mean, how many first bloods? Like pretty much every round but 2 rounds, I'd say. I can
Yeah.
remember off the top of my head. So, like, really good play from TCA. Looking forward to seeing more from them. And then for Tortino Grace, just hit the VOD, right? Go back, look and see what you can improve on, and try to do some more team play. But now, Buffalo and Park Center, folks, we are going to be getting into it very quickly, I am assuming.
I think so as well. I
Oh,
think we are moments away from hopping into this one, but I will talk real quick, just give you a real quick, just kind of look around at it. I think Buffalo, SJP, I'd give slight favor
yikes.
to Buffalo. They got a higher peak with an ascendant compared to SJP. But I'd say it's a little more balanced, peak plat, bottom silver. So a little more balanced from SJP. Buffalo, just a little more peaky, more peaks
Bro,
and valleys, but still, I'd say a little bit of favor to Buffalo. Still, I'm hoping that this will be a good one. I think this one might go down to the wire. At least it's going to be better than the last one.
we're going to the El Clasico.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you saw it?
where are we going?
Ascent, bro. Uh, it's all good. We'll take it in stride. Uh,
You
we'll
know what?
see,
Hey, we're
bro. Okay,
start
okay.
of the season. We got to start with something classic.
Hater glasses off for a second, right? Hater
Oh,
glasses off for a second. But fake took them off. Anyways, anyways, bro. The meta has like slightly developed recently. Like teams have been running more double sentinel comps on Ascent. So I'm interested to see if any of these schools, being younger teams, if they've kind of put in that study or that time to kind of see what the professionals are doing, because some of the pro teams have been running that double sentinel comp recently on Ascent. So like, I think it's very strong. I think it's very good. I'd be down to see it. I've got no problem with it, but more likely than not, we're going to see the bread and butter, the classic, the Silva, the KJ, the
yeah.
Jet, Omen. I mean, as typical as it gets is usually what we see here, and then probably Arena to round it out because it's some MNVL team comps. So
Yeah.
can't
We
hate on
might
the
see
Arena too
Arena.
much. She's
Probably see a
okay.
Jet.
Yeah, 100%. You've seen a Jet.
Already we see someone hovering Jet on both
I
teams.
mean, we need to see Jet on both sides, bro. This
Insta
is
lock.
this is one of Jet's like goat maps. Like actually, opping map is like bunch of vertical spots you can get on with updrafts, with your float, all that jazz. Updrafting and dashing into sites is very good on both sides of the map. Jet's also just super dynamic, bro. She's been broken since like the game started, right? Like she's always been broken. There's a reason she's like only been nerfed over the course of her being in the game, and she's still broken. So like, hello, uh, you know, I don't think anything else needs to be stated on that. That's just kind of how it is. KJ classic sentinel for this map. You see some cipher here and there. We are seeing it hovered by SJP at the moment.
Seems like SJP a little more contentious, kind of sit here, but is
We
that
got
timer
names
frozen?
flip flop for sure. Oh, the timer is frozen.
Oh, we might have a frozen screen right now.
Refresh.
Hold on. Wait,
On
hold up. I'm
air.
pulling. I'm pulling
IDK.
up the stream. I'm double
You wait.
checking. Oh, I
I
think we
see
might be getting
us.
into this one.
IDK.
Oh, right back to us.
All right.
Guess we got
So
a little
we're.
more talking to do.
Oh, the game crashed. Okay. Well, we're dealing with
Oh,
game crash on production, so they might still be loading in, which is cool. I think we had the names flip flopped. I think Buffalo was on attack to start out the game. I think SJP was over on the defender side of things. So mishmash that around. I saw Nikki T in the coach slot.
ooh.
Ooh.
I gotta
Will
applaud your
he,
eyesight for seeing that one. I gotta say,
bro? No, that's. I'm
it's
just
those
like
glasses,
I'm just
man.
different, bro. No, I'm
It's
just
those
different,
glasses. They're
bro.
looking clean.
I've been grinding. I've been grinding. Not enough Val recently, but it's like, but I've taken into a new dimension of hardcore
Ooh.
classic World of Warcraft, and it's been a journey, I may say. There's been some ups, there's been a lot of downs. to be honest. A lot of deaths. The amount of bowers that I've slain could be counted to the thousands at this rate. So just watch out if you're a bower. That's my friendly warning to all the bowers out there.
A lot of downs, but the ups make it all worth it.
Enough about hardcore classic WoW. It's goated though. It's goated. Back to Valorant, bro. Loading into Ascent. We didn't even get to finish seeing what everybody locked in, bro, because we froze too early in Agent Select. So people were just hovering. So now I can't even like theory craft about what we're going to see out there. We're just sitting ducks.
Yeah, we're just waiting.
All right, let's wing it. We don't have to hit on them too hard, but we were talking about the Timberwolves. And it's been disappointing, Twitch chat. I'll tell you. It's been, yeah, I mean, disappointing. We're not going to get too negative about it. Like, we can keep back, like, Gummy's showing you the emotion with this, with the, you know.
I have a lot of feelings, but I got to stay positive. I got to say, I love Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
He's good. He's solid.
He's a hustler, and he plays his game. I love Naz Reid. Yeah, he hustles, and he plays his game.
And, too, he's the young king, bro. Like, that dude different. Son of Michael Jordan, 100,000%. I'm willing to...
Anthony Edwards was running private practices on Thanksgiving Day with his teammates to try and make them, pick up the slack a little bit.
It's remarkable.
So I mean, young king right there. He's really, he's putting it all together.
That's Jordan-esque, too. That's Jordan-esque right there.
That is.
Your own private setup, get your boys working, making them run drills. I like that. All right. Resetting PC. All right. Well, you want to... What else do we want to talk about? Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
I mean, we got Timberwolves, which is a big thing. Playing tonight, 9:30. I will be seated. I will be watching.
Nice.
It will entirely change my mood for the rest of the evening. So, go Wolves.
Just go in with, you just got to have, moderate expectations because they're showing promise. But, the teams that haven't showed consistency yet, you can't just, you can't take it at face value, right? You got to, you got to read a little bit more in between the lines. So, we'll see. Julius Randle needs to start working, though. He needs to start playing some defense, dog. That's it.
Please. Any effort on defense is good. Bro, he's at a 1 out of 10. If he gets to a 4 out of 10, I'm a happy camper.
I'll take Luka Doncic, a 3.5 on defense.
Yeah.
He just kind of puts your hands out there, getting in the way sometimes. But what he's doing, he's just standing around.
He's a cone.
The pylon technique is not working for me.
No, but I mean, even with him on the positive side, we are still the 7th best defense in the NBA, even with Julius Randle not playing his greatest. So I mean, if he can pick it up to a 3 or 4, we could be a top 3 defense.
It seems like a fraud stat. Didn't the Sacramento Kings just drop 120 on us within the last week? Or
okay, but overall,
I mean, that has me scared. You can see it in my face. The Kings. All right, they got DeRozan now, but my goodness, Gummy, those are horrifying numbers.
Okay, Fox just had a night. He dropped 60.
My goodness, bro. All right, I said we weren't going to get too deep into the rabbit hole, and now here we go.
Now we're going so far into this.
Yeah,
we're ended up in Wonderland right now.
Let's cut to break. When we come back, gameplay will be on the screen. I'm going to promise it to you guys. So if I'm wrong, you can blame me. I'll take the heat off production 6 this time. Not next time, but this time. All right, we'll cut to break.
Here at Concordia St. Paul, you will have the opportunity to earn a degree, make lifelong friendships, and play a game you love on an esports scholarship. For more information, visit csp.edu/esports.
will find their golden moment. Moments of the round. Roar dashes into his own demise, and Apple Valley are going to do it. They're going to be the first team to win 4 state titles.
Very close here. Very nice spot dodge going through that. And fair! Go straight in, go wide, but Flo able to get the rebound, and Egan has a 2-goal lead right now. Ben is open and it is gone. They're still on some health. We'll go in, and there you go. The Pillagers will be your MNVL 2023 Fall State champions.
Coming in and actually seeing all the computers filled with kids, and they have on their jerseys and they got their coaches next to them, and I see direct parallels over to football.
There's just not a lot of knowledge about gamers out there. People just don't know what they don't know.
They have to develop teamwork like any other physical game does. You don't have the teamwork, you don't win.
You take a kid who never had confidence before and you give them confidence, and you can see what they can do with their lives.
What does it mean to be a leader? At the University of North Dakota, we're here to find out.
It's taking my first solo flight.
Finding new ways to learn.
Rolling up your sleeve.
The world deserves leaders like you. Leaders ready to take the next step and make a difference. Because we lead our own way.
This just in, we back.
Never been more back.
Oh, we are so back. Ascent, loading on in. We got Agent Select underway, folks. Let's get this show on the road.
SJP and hold on, my camera's blocking some of the names here. Buffalo going into this one pretty early. I mean, they already kind of know who they want to play because I got the warm-up character picks earlier, so
I do like that. The
already
Agent Select.
Hopping into it. I think we got a bit of a change, though, because I don't remember seeing the Gecko for...
I think it was hovered. I think it just was, like, very early on. So, like, we cut out and we didn't see too much more. But, yeah, I do remember seeing the Gecko.
They were thinking about the Gecko.
So, interesting team compositions. On our side of Buffalo, running the Gecko Breach. So we're lacking the hard scan information that Sova brings to the table. So interested to see how Buffalo is going to pilot this composition, to be honest. This is one of like Sova's best maps in the entire pool. So I'm not going to hate on it yet. I'll give it some light here. Give it some time to breathe. Give it an opportunity. I do like how aggressive you can be with both these initiators, right? You bring a lot of that kind of fiery, fast play to the table. But lacking that Sova could be detrimental, so we'll have to keep our eyes peeled on that. On the other hand, oh my goodness, they're all running
wow.
pumpkin. Look at that. Happy Halloween.
I wonder if they planned that.
I mean, dude.
I mean, each team planned it. I mean, did the teams plan it together?
Oh, dude, they probably were typing about it after the crash, too, because they just had so much, like, lobby time of sitting there talking about nothing, and then they hit it with the, yo, we should all run the same card. I mean, dude, I'm probably, like... Speaking exactly how it went down. And here we are.
Here we are. They're running the Halloween Gambit. Love to see it.
But
as you were saying with the
card is nice.
yeah, with the Sova, the second most picked character for this map in competitive games. I mean, just sitting in pick rate behind Jet. So kind of tells you to the popularity of Sova here.
Yeah. I mean, this is his map. This is his map. It's yeah, we'll see. There's been iterations without Sova in the past, so it's not possible, right? Like, you can definitely do it. It's just how easy is it to pull off? Not that so. So, we shall see.
We shall see.
I'm hoping for the best for Buffalo. We're witnessing a fast push into A main to start things out. Trailblazer will spot one out. Now getting dashed on and taken down, opening Elim the way of Buffalo. Gecko, wingman, gonna get that spike planted. Timothy trying to find some chip damage with these shocks. Nothing coming through so far. 5v4 situation, retake, down a man. Good situation here for Buffalo.
Yeah, very good situation. You're looking up and you can see SJP, they're all trying to go through the same choke point right now. Might just be a line them up, knock them down type deal right now.
Swinging on through. Out. Little spell. Tapping some shots away. Will find the first here on the retake. Gets a second as well. Jet finding some nice shots with the Sheriff. And these defenders are making light work of the Buffalo post plant. The swing from Cypher finds the first. It's just Jet left in a 1v1. Taps that spike. Going for half. Gets off early. Cypher not going to be enough time. And it's going to be a clutch the way of Buffalo. Well played from the Cypher at the end of that round. A good attempt on the retake from SJP, but in the end, it is Buffalo striking first.
That it is Arrow, kind of the MVP there, did a very, very nice, what was it? Was it Arrow? Who was it? Who was the Jet? I'm trying to figure it out. I can't really read.
Lil Spell on the
Lil Spell, MVP. You got to give props. Really came out with that. Sheriff was dueling, tried to will the game back in favor of SJP there, was not able to quite get it. But you know what? I kind of like the teamwork. They worked as a team. They made their push. They sat in smoke. They played smart. However, just too much of a lead, too much time was already burned by the time they actually got going. So Buffalo able to sneak away with a win there. Looking to maybe repeat the same process here as they push right back to the same point.
I mean, here we have rotates coming in early from the side of SJP. Knows this is an A hit underway. Spike almost planted. Here we go. Buffalo in some good spots. Gotta just play off each other here. Opening kill the way of Buffalo. Now, defenders slowing it down just a tad here on their pace of play. A nice kill found by Lil Spell before going down. 4-on-3, making it a 4-on-2. SJP almost down and out of the round. KJ looking for one, not going to find it. And it will be a cleanup for Moo Brown. Cal on the Gecko.
Yeah, a much cleaner win there for Buffalo. They seemed a lot more confident there. I mean, they got their point at that point. SJP, they seemed a little more fractured. You could see, like, the Jet got a nice little trade kill sitting in that hallway with Tree. And then a few seconds later, the Killjoy walks in and takes the same spot. It was just a line them up, knock them down situation. They were taking fights one at a time, unfortunately leading to a Buffalo victory there. Now sitting at 2-0, a good start here for Buffalo, but we will be seeing some a little better guns here coming up the way. We're finally into we're getting close to Vandal range, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, we are seeing Vandals for sure. There should be guns on the side of SJP here. I believe they saved. The money was kind of all over the place, so not fully sure. It looks like Sky's got a rifle right there through the wall. Bulldog right here for Moo Brown Cow. Couple of Bulldogs, it seems, for the attackers.
Shadows traveling.
All right, switching up mid.
The slow play from the attack as well. Buffalo switching it up after two quickly played attacking rounds. Switching up tempo. Not a bad idea.
Carrier is dead.
Spike down.
Oh, but spike down. Dangerous situation for Buffalo right now. Okay, Jet picks up the spike here. Looking to maybe make some plays. You can see Cypher and Jet maybe trying to do something. They get the camera out. Know where the opponents are, but Squishy finds one. Trades going crazy right now. 3v2 situation.
Good openers here. SJP still
30
some
seconds
fight
left.
in this round. 2-on-2 Gummy. A good shot to make things happen here, but they got to get on the move quickly. Rather, spike not planted. This is bad for Buffalo. Lil Spell dashing on top of the spike, leaving only Omen left in a 1v2. Not going to happen. And it's first round of the game heading the way of SJP. Well played round from the defenders.
Yeah, very, very well played round. They really picked it up. They were able to fully adapt to the slower pace of Buffalo. They weren't tricked by it. Like you can see, as soon as they could see that they weren't fully biting A and weren't doing like a full commit push, two people instantly made a smart rotate over to B. They were kind of sitting there waiting to see maybe B. They played a really smart rotation game, were able to walk over and do the cleanup business. I got to say, smart plays coming out right now for SJP.
Like what I'm seeing so far. 1-2 now. SJP looking to even up the score at 1 round apiece, but I'm noticing Jimothy here didn't actually buy a weapon. He's just rocking the free classic, so not sure what's happening there. And it's going to be 2 fast kills the way of Buffalo. Going back to that quick play, and it's immediately doing them numbers. 5-on-3 situation now. Buffalo in a very good spot to claim this round.
Yeah, and a huge lead for Buffalo right now. 5v2. You need some insane clutch here from Lil Spell. You got the Jet. Just need some magic to happen right now, but it seems like they're backing off. Not really going to try this one.
Yeah, this is one of those unwinnable rounds. Your teammate has a pistol, a classic at that. So odds of success here, slim to none. Pull out, save your Vandal for the Jet, and live to fight another day.
Yeah, I do like what this the Sova's doing right now. Just kind of sticking around with the classic. No, you're not giving up much, so just trying to see if you can maybe get a peek. But no, yeah, retreating. Just going to wait for the spike to go. And it's going to be 4-1.
3-1.
Or 3-1, my apologies.
Good. So for Lil Spell, probably wants to try and set up some organized plays for himself. Probably should try and call for some utility from one of his teammates. Flash me into this corner, I'm going to peek B main, or flash me in A main. Or Sova, can you dart deep into A main, or dart mid? I'm going to, smoke top mid, peek tile. Like, I don't know. There's just ideas that need to be kind of flowing through your mind kind of, like, naturally. And it seems as though a lot of the time people kind of get stunned up, or like, more so like afraid to pull the trigger on being the playmaker, right? Like, oh, I might die on the play. Rather than thinking, oh, we might catch like 3 guys here with our utility. We might get the opening to the round. So, just things to think about.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, Buffalo.
Ooh, already getting first blood.
Too, like, with Buffalo's playstyle right now, they're playing so aggressive early on. They're taking these fights. They're forcing the defender's hand, and the defenders are kind of sitting back and waiting for them. So you're kind of like letting intruders and invaders come into your space, and you're kind of just giving it the okay, like, all right, we'll deal with you guys when you're in our face. But that doesn't usually play out well for the defenders, especially with that grouped mentality that Buffalo's playing with right now. So props to Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo playing really, really clean right now. Also noticing the Sova has not bought a gun the last few rounds.
I don't know, man. That's scaring me. I just yawned. My apologies, but that one has me wanting to hit the naps. Sova not buying a weapon multiple rounds in a row. I think he picked this one up.
He did.
So we got to get him on some buys.
Yeah, got to get something.
Bro, if you're a teammate of your teammate and you see that too, you got to be on your teammate. Like, dude, we're buying. You know, like, because not everybody's as like locked in as you're gonna be. So I don't know.
Also, I gotta say, the passiveness from SJP, like you were talking about,
another
round just ended with just walking away and letting the spike go. There just hasn't been any real plays on the way of SJP.
They got to fight early in the round when they have their whole team alive, and they some teams just fail to realize that on the defensive side. They think it's like sit back, let the push come, and then we'll just shoot them. We'll just shoot them. Okay, we'll just shoot them, and then you're dealing with how much you tell. Because like when you play grouped up, you're playing with 3 or 4 people. Think about that. That's a kit of like 2 different characters on an exec, on an execute on your site. So it's too much to deal with, man. It's overwhelming. So you got to bring the fight to the attacker sometimes. You got to make them respect what you're doing as the defenders. If you just sit back and let them come to you every time you deal with these kind of problems. Oh, Killjoy. That's tough.
Yeah.
Gets mollied out by the mosh pit, forced out into the open. And Buffalo execute nicely. Spike plant going down now. 5-on-3 already. And it's more of the same old, Gummy. 5-on-3. Good luck with the retake, man. You got to get 2 just to get even. And unchecked up here. Ooh.
Oh,
get 2
okay.
just to get even.
Momentum shift, but no, button up gets 2.
Smack dab back in the face. Round going back the way of Buffalo. 5-1 here. Are we witnessing more of the same?
We might be. I mean, hey, it's already better than last game. SJP at least took a round, and they look like they're playing, you know, they got some more confidence. They can turn this around. I would not say that this match is in any way over, yet there's definitely possibilities. It's just they're playing a little too passive and a little too independent, and moreover, I feel like they're playing the same playbook over and over. Like that spot where the Killjoy was sitting last round just keeps getting utiled and smoked out by the Buffalo squad because they know someone's there because someone sat there every single round so far.
Yeah, you gotta freshen up the spots. I mean, if you're playing the same spot on defense, you're just gonna get auto cleared. Like people, that's definitely one of the early on tips you gotta take for a defense side.
Which I'd say props to SJP. They did actually switch it up. You saw the Killjoy who was sitting in that spot earlier, now switching it up a little bit, taking it more towards the middle of the lane. Maybe trying to get a quick peek, but it looks like Buffalo lost first blood. Gonna be doing a rotate here, trying to find something else.
Yeah, Jimothy trying to rotate back up through heaven position here with this KJ teammate, or it's 3-1. Or rather, I'm trolling, bro. I'm trolling.
Nah, you're all good. You're all good.
I was looking at the stream.
4-on-4.
Lamau. was looking like 2 rounds in the past.
Yeah.
Actually griefing.
Come on, man. Gotta get eyes on the prize.
Devastating flank here from Lil Spell. If he has some trigger discipline, oh, he's going the wrong way.
Oh, no, he's going the wrong way.
Oh, that's...
If he went the other way, that's an easy kill there.
He's coming back. He's still got a chance here.
It's coming back. They're way more spread out now.
Oh, but they're holding it. That is brutal. 4-on-3. Thrash coming out here for Moo Brown Cow. Sight clear.
Clear as can be. They're running on in. And now SJP is going to have to crash the site, but I don't know if they can. There's just only 3 of them, and 2 of them are the only ones who are close, and they don't look like they even want to peek this right now.
Yeah, these defenders. Gets 1. Big shot. 3-on-3 now, evened up for the time being. Ultimates available for the side of Buffalo. Rolling Thunder for the breach if he opts to use it. Wouldn't be a bad time.
No, Omen's got his teleport, but that would just be silly at this point.
Noise. How did he get that Elim?
That's the little bit of RNG with the bloom. That's the RNG god smiled upon you.
Right. And a second.
Ace.
Big kills from Breach, and it does not go his way. Omen will take out the last one. 6-1 Buffalo, making it happen. Big things from the Buffalo side of things.
Oh, you can't be stealing the ace like that, though.
A little disrespectful, but...
Almost had it, but you know what? He'll probably get another opportunity. We'll see. Maybe. I got faith. Buffalo's pretty good. I mean, the way they're playing right now, they're playing clean. They're playing like a team. And that's really what the theme of the day right now is that if you don't play like a team, you're not going to win team games. We saw it last game. We're seeing it start this game where Buffalo, they're playing a little more coordinated. They're talking it out. They're coordinating their plays, using their utils together, complementing each other perfectly. And SJP, not as much. And it's reflecting on our scoreboard.
Good blind, good stun off the early go here to push Lil Spell all the way back to site. A nice breach blind, and Lil Spell going down before he can even get that cloud burst down. Well played entry to the site from Buffalo. Another wide open site for the taking after that Elim. And now on the outside looking in, the usual suspects. SJP back against the wall. 2-on-5. 2 players very low, but it might not matter.
Things are not looking good right now. You're just kind of sitting there waiting, trying to see if someone will peek, but I doubt Buffalo will be that silly just to give up their winning position right now. Getting hit by the breach. Spike has been ticking for quite a while at this point. At this point, just save the guns.
I mean, yeah, you're putting yourself in a hole. Like these first bloods, it's kind of the same thing as we said about last game. Too many first bloods, too many favorable fights for the attackers early on in the rounds. which more often than not, I mean, just for everybody's sake, like going 1-for-1, it does not favor the defenders, right? Because attackers can still just group up and be together and, I mean, hit a site and just have man advantage. Unless you're just completely gamble stacking, you're playing a losing game. So for defenders, I mean, you kind of have to set up traps. You have to set up favorable fights for yourself because you're already going against man advantage. I mean, look at the attackers right now on the minimap. All 5 attackers grouped up, tight, right? I mean, granted, we have 3 defenders and we have a sentinel here, so they should be able to stand on their own too. But that remains to be seen so far this half.
Yeah. See a mid. Someone trying to peek mid. Oh, might see a little dogfight here, but no. Oh,
there it is. Taking
quick
a
trigger finger.
Solo. The flank. Nice kill. Low spell doubles down, and that's what they needed. 4-on-3. Buffalo forced to speed up now. Executing through the A main position. Wingman getting that spike planted. Low spell. 3K. On for an ace here potentially. Both teammates with ultimates available. Jimothy peeking out early. Has dart in 1. Going for it. Shock dart at the Jenny. Good attempt to clear that out. Gonna get spotted. And now Jimothy left it a 1v2. It's not looking good, but he does snap on a Moo Brown Cow, eliminating the first. Now it's Squishy Duck left in the 1v1. Time surely ticking away here, Gummy. Running out of it in this one.
Needs to make a play happen here soon. Just gonna have to run a spike and see if he can stick it. Fakes the spike.
Doesn't stick. And
see if he can get
be
someone to
the
bite.
end of him.
Oh, he misses the shot.
Time almost running out. Not going to have enough in this one. 8-1 we go. Buffalo progressing that lead further and doing a great job here on attack.
Yeah. But you know what? We saw some signs of life from SJP there. It started at actually 2 rounds ago. End of that last game. The 2 people who I said, at this point, just run away, save the guns. They stuck around. They found 2 kills and were able to save the gun. And I think that was a bit of a momentum shift for him a little bit. Then that, Jet ran in, got 2 early kills. They're showing some signs of life. They're showing they can take a lead. It's just some late game time management that's kind of tripping them up right now. Got to make sure they clean up. Valorant is a very, very close game. Got to make sure you really just are locked in because right now, I just can't say that they are.
I mean, we're just seeing Buffalo dominate at the moment. When, yeah, I mean, I'm just a broken record, bro.
Yeah, it's Groundhog Day.
It's first bloods, and it's the multi-kills, and Buffalo's been getting those more often than not. Good flash out early, trying to contest the space, but instead, another member of SJP goes down. 5-on-3 now. It's not looking pretty here, Gummy.
I think they got, like, Bill Murray coaching the SJP roster right now because this is Groundhog Day. Same thing over and over. Hopefully they can make a change in the game plan. I know they're a smart team. They got some good players. Maybe a timeout is in order at this point because already you're sitting at a 5v2. The spike has been planted for a fat minute right now. No real shot. You can really make something happen in a 1v4 situation. Jimothy, last alive again.
Ooh, gets one.
Gets the jet, but stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Hey, got his, though.
Yeah, he got his.
That's what the kids say. Got mine. I say, well, we lost the round.
Yeah, you can't be playing the got mine game when you're down, what is it, like 8-1?
I think it's 9, dude.
Oh, wow. You cannot be playing that game. You got to play the team game. Right now, they are not.
Won their gun round, and the rest has been history. Really well played coming out of the gate from Buffalo. So, you know, okay, it's not too far out of order for, like, the early weeks. We see more of, like, the stomps and, like, the crazier score lines. So, I mean, a lot of teams are real fresh still as to getting into order. Another first blood the way of Buffalo. So, more of the same.
Just more of the same, man.
Poor SJP at this point. You got KJ ulti for the retake. Houston util here. The Tasmanian Tiger, or whatever that thing's called.
Yeah, but at least you still got that KJ ult and the KJ still alive. With the man advantage, you probably don't want to waste it, but that KJ ult can shift the game just like that. It is a dominant ult, but we are not seeing it right now. Oh, 1 man left on the side of Buffalo.
1v3, everybody's knife out. That was crazy.
Okay, they get it done. Back on the board, SJP.
But
finding it, getting back on the board, a much-needed round win.
Yep, much needed round win. Dude, they all just started running to the bomb knife out, Gummy. I'm gonna panic. I'm gonna start freaking out. They got the round, so good for them. But somebody's got to be aware. Like, one guy's still alive. We don't know where this guy is, right? Like, can we have our weapons out?
Can we, please?
It's all G. It's all G. We got the round.
Yeah. Hey, you got the round, though.
SJP praying for the 9-3. Right? Like,
if they make that happen.
I mean, you have to.
You just gotta. At this point, you just gotta get that momentum shift going.
Uh-oh.
A good start for it, too.
Little spell with the Guardian.
Oh, now switching up, though. Going for the ult.
Teleport in from the Omen. 2v3. Buffalo down a man. KJ Ultimate available. Jump spot early. Little spell. Giving back that man advantage. Now we're all tied up here. A little early. Got to pump the brakes. Wait for your team. I respect it, but at what cost? This could be devastating.
Killjoy coming out. You knew it was going to happen. But, oh, it doesn't cover all of the zone. They could just sit in the corner.
One already ulted off site, though, so nobody on the site.
One enemy
Getting on it right away. Defense takes down the first man, and now Cypher left in no man's land. That's a 1 round. SJP stick the spike, and we're seeing a 9-3 half.
Uh-oh, Skeptor.
Switching sides.
Now it's too early, okay? So there's 2 parts of activating. Actually, let me say it. There's 3 parts of activating the 9-3 curse, okay? Part 1, you get the 9-3. Part 2, you have to win the pistol round to start out the second half, okay? You got to get that 4 and that 5th. And then the 3rd part of the 9-3 curse is if you convert the bonus round. The second you convert the bonus round, the other team is in complete shambles. They were saying it's okay, we still got this after the first 2 rounds. But the second they drop that bonus, Gummy, it's shambles. The FF vote is surely coming out. Teammates are fighting amongst themselves. There's inner turmoil, and it's not a pretty sight from there on out. So we'll see if SJP can complete step number 2 right now.
Hopefully,
like
I mean, without that step, momentum gets crushed.
A full diagnosis of the 9-3. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Buffalo, though.
Looks like they got a cure for this 9-3 curse.
Yeah, and it's called Shut It Down right away. Win the
They
pistol
saw that
round
scoreboard.
and kiss it goodbye. 3v4 now. Rotate back through mid. Kind of quick on this play, so I do like the tempo at which the SJP attackers are playing. But little do they know. Waltzing right back on into the Cypher site. He's got you scanned up. Camera tag on the KJ. Cypher alone, though. Lots of targets pushing him. Not long for this one. Will go down. And SJP, a chance to fight their way through this. 3v3 now. Sky, very low on HP. Goes down. Now into a 2v3. Flooding on in. SJP making a 2v2. Not going to happen. Buffalo successful on the retake, and they claim double digits.
They found that medicine. No 9-3 curse today. Moving to 10-3, looking strong there. SJP, I thought they had it. They had some really good momentum after the Cypher missed those close pistol shots to take out that Sky. Well, I just thought, like, man, that's it. They figured it out. They're going to clutch this one up, but nope. Buffalo played a good game. We're able to close it out now, sitting at 10-3. SJP needs to rally, and they need to rally hard. Can't rest at this point. You just can't.
Right there.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like Buffalo are in prime position to take this one home now. That's really the case in point. Claim that pistol round. Got to find follow-up success here on the eco round. But after that, I mean, you're only 2 rounds away from closing things out. So Buffalo stand tall on defense, or SJP gonna create the miracle comeback?
Wouldn't that just be something? If they just found a way.
It's gonna be so hard, dude. Like, I don't really think, and this isn't trying to be disrespectful to SJP, This is just such a defender-sided map as it is, dude. So it feels really hard for me to believe that they're going to find all this success on attack now. But I would love to be proven wrong. We'll see what they got in store for us. Nice tag from the Cypher camera. Known at the Jenny position. Attackers not liking what they're seeing, so opting to fall out and rotate back out towards mid. 2 attackers already in mid here. Peeking on in. Ooh, Jet with that Marshall. Could be devastating. It's Moo Brown Cow with the Outlaw towards the other side of Catwalk. Gonna find a second as well. Oh, Jet's got an Outlaw too.
Ooh.
They both have
relatively
outlaws.
new gun for Valorant too. Love to see it getting used more.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid weapon for sure. This round's getting awfully close here. 2-on-2 scenario. 10 seconds. Not enough time. A dash over to get this plant just in the nick of time. But buttoned up. He's pulling up, and he's shutting it down. 11-3. Buffalo with a timely flank and a backstab to get them 11 on the board. Gummy, this is looking like the white flag is in the air for SJP.
Yeah.
I mean, you're running out of time. Granted, you have guns this round, but what do you see that needs to change on this attacker side?
I mean, there were some things I liked. I liked the rotate. I liked that they got to that point. That was such a... It could have so easily been an SJP win that game. They were able to get back to point. They played nice. They didn't take really all too bad looks. It was just at the end, they had their backs turned, and at that exact moment, Buffalo jumps out with the shotty and just shuts it right down. Honestly, maybe a little more carefulness needs to be taken here. Because, like, look, he's sitting there with a shotgun. He could just... One hit might take it. Boom. You can't be having that happen. That can't just can't happen at this point in the game.
Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake there. A bit of a blunder. Omen goes down early, and now SJP, no smokes the remainder of this round. By golly, it's going to be tough. Can't believe I just said that. But...
I mean, hey, but you're speaking truth.
Bro, yeah, because... I mean, your execute is just, you're walking into Outlaws, too. Ooh, Sky gonna go down. Blind as a bat. I'm ripping all the old-timer one-liners right now, bro. Let's go.
Hey, I respect it. I respect the
Blue
game.
Brown Cow with the trade-out. 3v2 now, SJP. 10 HP on Arrow. You know, I've seen more done with less.
It's possible. I mean, it's a 4v2. Both of them have full HP, so it's not like they're a strong
KJ's
wind away.
KJ's one shot.
Oh, KJ's one shot. Yeah, this is.
10 HP. That's why I said I've seen more done with less.
It's this one might be over.
Yeah, I mean, it's a save, bro.
10 seconds left. Yeah.
12 on the board. Defending squad. Match point. 1 round away from closing it out and moving to 1-0 in their regular season. Buffalo lighting things up here on Ascent, and that was nasty work. Arrow not pleased.
Match point.
No, not at all. One more game away from walking away with a W here. A strong performance here from Buffalo. They're playing great, playing teamwork. I'm looking at the economy right now. It's going to be really hard for SJP to hold here. I mean, they're running Spectres and Regenerate Shield. That's not exactly what you want.
That's looking like doomed times. That's looking like the Great Depression of economy.
I mean, it's reaching a point
on death's bed. Come on.
Look at the Jet. The Jet is running the Outlaw with 5,000 in the bank. They're just having fun at this point.
They don't even need to buy because they can't even afford like full armor. Some of these guys. So, I mean, he's getting one shot with the Outlaw. We'll see. Little spell will find an opening kill. Moo Brown Cow will take down CNT.
Getting some trades here. Killjoy coming out. They need it.
That. Yep, they absolutely need it. Proper time to pull out the ultimate. Attacker's got to be ready. Breach stuck on site. He's going to get detained here on his way out the door. But that market cross, dangerous. They don't go down for the peak. Jimothy will find one before hitting the deck. Now it's a 3-on-2. Jimothy had Spike, though. Unbeknownst to him, I suppose. Little spell on a backline flank. Doing some damage here. And SJP will claim a round.
Okay, on a desolate save round. They find a way to pull it out. Big work there from SJP to get another win. At this point, they're just wondering how long they can make this last, just hoping maybe to get a streak going. But they really need to lock in. They need to play like they did last round. There was great teamwork. The Killjoy ult really just kind of shifted the game there, able to detain someone and push them off the point. Honestly, without that KJ ult, though, I really don't know what they're going to be able to do this round.
Yeah, man. I mean, the KJ ult was definitely their go access, getting onto the site. This time it's going to have to be more bare bones, right? Not as much utility to play off of. No ultimates besides your Blade Storm on the Jet to really help yourself out. On the counterpart, Thrash available for retake from the Shadows from Omen, available at any time. But it's an opening kill the way of SJP. Good on them. Buttoned up now. Close with the Bucky. They spotted that, and they should want no part of that. That is a dangerous angle to peek a shotgun. I mean, if I'm calling, we are leaving that location immediately. Nice opener, too, from Arrow now. Some map space freed up. 5-on-3. SJP, a little bit of leg space to work now. Squishy duck. Ooh, they heard that drop, though. They know a player's out logs. The Kelly out, not bad. The swing through smoke, though, goes down. 5-on-2. This round's looking dusted. Buffalo. Not the best of weaponry, so it's not that big of a hit to him, right? Like, it's okay. You got Flawless, not the end of the world. Now let's see how they answer coming in to back up a gun round themselves.
What are they going to be doing here to try and shift things around? Because they just lost a Flawless. I mean, you're sitting there with like a... Sitting there with a shotgun is not exactly the greatest thing to be doing for your economy.
It's okay, because that one's a pretty cheap one. That's about the cost of a Sheriff, because you can see he's got full armor, full rifle this round, so he didn't overbuy. So that Bucky specifically on save rounds is pretty solid if you have a good spot for it. It just didn't actually end up paying out. They saw it and they aborted the mission. They were like, you gotta get out of here. Moo Brown Cow busting out the operator, trying to shut things down himself. Getting that first blood has been detrimental for SJP. When they are on the receiving end of a first blood, they haven't converted almost any of the rounds. I say that as Arrow gets the answer back. Now we're into a 4-on-4. Updraft in B main. KJ not aware of that. Almost went down for free.
Almost. That was kind of clean, honestly. That was a little creativity I love to see in Valorant. Not able to get, but SJP finding 2 already.
3. Now it's just the Jet that remains. Lightning. Can you strike?
Spike planted.
Man, Buffalo.
One player lurked out in mid too. This is kind of gross, and he's like trying to clear out, but how deep can you clear? Arrow? A little bit wandering.
Yeah.
A little bit strayed too far from the pack, and that's kind of how that goes. Gonna save Moo Brown Cows off. I wouldn't be mad if Lightning has this next round as well. This is like a Jet opping map extravaganza, bro. Just put it in the Jet's hands. Let him get the job done. Call it.
Let him go to work.
Because, I mean, and it's nothing against Moo Brown Cow. Like, he got the opening first blood, fine. But the thing about Gecko is you're not going to dash away if, you know, things are getting out of hand and you're getting overwhelmed. Jet's got smokes to help her out. She's got updraft. She's got dash. A lot of I'm not going to die abilities.
Yeah, but attackers winning again. It looks like Buffalo maybe getting a little careless or letting this game start to slip away. Hopefully they can get a control of it before we're suddenly in like an overtime situation. And I mean, we're still a ways away from that. You still got to win 6 more rounds in a row for the side of SJP, which will be a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not something that's impossible.
They definitely can do it. The biggest problem is dealing with this op, okay? Are they going to use util to get this op off the angle, or are they unfortunately just going to be a little bit too confident and gander on into an op line of sight? That is usually results in death immediately. So, for those who didn't know, the op one-shot kills to the chest. Yep, crazy.
Yeah, it's dominant.
Oh, wow. Buttoned up. Getting away with murder there. Lightning going to add to it. 5-on-3. SJP probably in a state of panic. Lost 2 guys quickly, and now they're a little bit spread out. Omen towards top mid. 2 players over towards tiles. Got to get regrouped immediately. Ooh, Lil Spell looking for that spam. Close, but no cigar.
Sin and Smokes right now, just waiting to find something happening. They're just kind of, everyone's playing the waiting game right now, trying to see who will make the move first. Squishy going with the Judge, too. We got 2 different shotgunners here for the side of Buffalo, but no.
Nice Elam.
Yeah, SJP finding it.
Savvy to it. But does he clear this corner now? Oh, yeah, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. Wait, he's not close enough. What? Brother.
30 seconds left.
Brother, ew.
What was that?
Luckily, he had his teammate pull up and save the day, but, like, bro, the shorty, too, you got to be extra close. He's got to clear that corner as tight as possible. I'm talking his arm is, like, sticking into the wall.
Yeah.
But
if you
managed to survive. Because, like, when he pulled out the shorty, I'm like, oh, guaranteed he's hard clearing it.
Yeah, you're pre-firing that, but...
Bro, he did it from the furthest side of the wall. He was asking to go down.
Bro, it's miles away.
Oh, stick in the defuse.
Oh, no, and they're going to knife him.
Yeah, that's the ball game. GG coming out. Oh, he gets one, but it's not going to matter. This defuse gets stuck. Gummy, a 13-6 victory the way of Buffalo, and they do so nicely on Ascent. Played a very strong defending half to open things up, or rather attacking half to open things up, and then finished out nicely on the defending side.
Yeah, I mean, they let it slip a little bit, but, I mean, with some of those gun picks, you just gotta... They were kind of having some fun, I feel like. They were going shotguns multiple rounds in a row. They weren't really doing too much saving, but when it came down to the end, they closed it out. They said, you know what, enough's enough. We're going to try our hardest this time. A close one. I mean, when he got locked, I thought that was it. But, you know, maybe got a little too cocky there at the end. Gave SJP another fighting chance, but not enough.
I mean, I think they knew they had it in the bag. That defuse
the
was
defuse
almost done anyways. Yeah. So regardless of if Moo Brown Cow went down, they were going to get that round win. But well played to Buffalo. A thank you to all the teams that participated in the stream tonight. All 4 teams. Shout out to Totino Gray. Shout out to Twin Cities Academy, and shout outs to Buffalo and our squad of SJP. Gummy, thank you for hopping on the Valorant cast with myself, bro. It was a pleasure.
Of course.
You know?
Of course. Always a pleasure.
You might not think that you do a good job, bro, but I'll tell you, you do a solid job. So take that for what you will. Shout out to production team. Ran through some hiccups, but you guys stood strong. I liked what I was hearing. Team was organized, getting it done today. Shout out to the admins. And as always, shout out to Fenworks, powered by, you know, that's who's bringing it to us now. So big shout out. Show some love, show some support to Fenworks. We appreciate you guys. We are going to head on out. Hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday evening. We'll be back tomorrow with Rocket League. So, should be fun. Peace out, guys.